Good evening, groovy citizens, and happy Winning Wednesday to each and every one of you. It is my hope and prayer that your day has been phenomenal. My day actually has been great. Got a lot of things done, and I will say this though, I think I may have, maybe I did, I don't know, but I may have shared with you all over the weekend, I had a seizure in my sleep. And so one of the things that happens when you have a seizure is your body tightens up really bad, you know what I mean? And so you feel it the next day. And people oftentimes will ask me, Michelle, how do you know you had a seizure? And I said, because I know how my body feels. It feels like it weighs a ton. And I'm dragging around this huge sack of, thank you. It feels like I'm dragging around this huge sack of flesh, and I don't weigh that much. So, plus my muscles, like I said, feels like I've been working out really hard in the gym, and I haven't been able to get to the gym this week yet because of this weekend's incident, but it's getting a lot better. As a matter of fact, when I finish doing this video, I'm gonna go inside and put some more cream on my legs, because that's where I'm feeling it the most, and the upper part of my arms, like right here. If you were to push right here, that actually hurts. So, but we're gonna get it together, y'all. We are not going to let this take over. I refuse to give in. And the reason why I shared that story with you all is because today's topic is when someone says I'm fine. And it's a quote by Anthony Hopkins that I want to share with you. So I said, you know what? That's a perfect segue into today's topic. So here's what he says. And forgive me, you all, up front. My sinuses are acting a plum fool. Okay, right now it is 78 degrees. It's a little muggy outside, but there's a nice little breeze as well. So 1 minute you got the AC on, the next minute you got to turn the heat on because it's a little on the chilly side. So y'all just work with me, okay? So here's what he says. He says, when someone says I'm fine, even when they're not, don't take it lightly. They've learned to keep their struggles to themselves. They've been through enough to know that not everyone needs to see their pain. They've built up defenses to protect their feelings. It's not that they don't care. They're just choosing to deal with their emotions on their own terms. They've learned that vulnerability isn't always safe. Don't mistake their silence for strength or apathy. They're simply guarding their heart and coping in their own way. If you think they're unaffected, think again. They're just skilled at hiding their true feelings and prioritizing their mental peace. Remember, everyone has their own way of handling tough times. And again, this quote is by Anthony Hopkins. I'll make sure I put it in the description box. Let's unpack it really quickly, and I promise I will let you all be. So, when I saw that, I said, wow, you know what? I really need to share that with you all, especially since we are in the month of September. And by the way, happy September to each and every one of you. Y'all, this is the last month in the fourth quarter, so I need you to be on top of your game, getting your goals completed. If you have to-do lists or accomplishments lists or whatever you want to call them, and you have things on it that you haven't started, I need you to get started so you can start checking stuff off, because we don't want to go into the fourth quarter with stuff left over from the first, second, and third quarter, okay? Just wanted to throw that in. Now, back on topic. So, when I saw that, I thought this was perfect, considering that we are in the month of September. And as you know, this is the month that we acknowledge suicide prevention. Suicide Awareness Week is next week, as a matter of fact. But this whole month is about suicide prevention and awareness. And so when I saw that quote, I thought, wow, that is so perfect, because how many times have we heard someone say, oh, I'm fine. Everything's okay. I'm good. And I mean, and they are so convincing. When I say they're convinced, they are so convincing. They have the head nod. They smile at the right time. They laugh at the right time, and they really aren't okay. And then you hear that they've committed suicide, or they attempted to, or something else may have happened. And so that's why I love that his quote says that when somebody says they're fine, even when they're not, don't take that lightly. Don't take that lightly. See, one of the things about me is I am a people watcher. So you can say to me, Michelle, I'm fine. I'm okay. But I'm watching you. I'm watching your behavior. I'm noticing the things that you normally enjoy doing, you don't enjoy doing so much. I'm noticing that you're kind of short and quick with people, and that's not normally who you are. So that's why I love that he says, don't take it lightly, especially when you know for a fact. When you know for an absolute fact that somebody's going through something, don't take it lightly when they tell you that they're fine, because they've just learned to keep their struggles to themselves. I've said this before. You cannot go around, or you should not go around telling everybody your problems. 80% of the people that you tell don't care. The other 20 are glad that it's you and not them that's going through whatever that issue is. So you've got to be careful about who you tell your problems to. I will say this, within your inner circle, you should have one, maybe two people. And I'm not talking about your immediate family. I'm talking about outside of your immediate family. Because sometimes we go through things that we don't even want to tell our immediate family about. But we trust a close friend to tell them. And that's fine as long as you talk to somebody. Or if you don't have anybody that you feel like you can talk to about your problem, I would suggest that you get some professional help. I know at my church, Metropolitan Baptist, I am a counseling ministry, or I'm a part of that ministry. And so we offer free counseling to people. To members, let me say that, members and their immediate families. We do offer that, and I don't know that a lot of people are truly taking advantage of that, because it's free. It costs you absolutely nothing. So check with your church and see if you all have a counseling ministry that you can go and talk to. I'm pretty sure your pastor, he or she, wouldn't mind taking a few minutes out of their day to sit and talk with you. Hopefully you have a prayer partner. I know when we joined Metropolitan, we used to have, everybody that joined had a prayer partner. Excuse me, had a prayer partner. Now I know my prayer partner, well, I said mine, but ours, because my sister, my brother, my mom, and myself, we all joined at the same time. The prayer partner we had, she's long since moved out of this area for work. But I digress. Just find somebody that you can talk to, but it needs to be somebody that you can trust. Because let's just keep it real. People love to talk. So whoever you decide to share your issues and your concerns with, you need to make sure that is someone that you can trust, that's not going to run and tell your business to everybody. Oh, girl, guess what? I talked to so-and-so, and you know they going through this, that, and the third. Be careful who you talk to. And that's really, I think, a big reason why a lot of times people don't like to talk to folks, because they're afraid that they're going to go and tell their business to other people. And if they wanted other people to know, then guess what? They would have told them, right? So, and I love the way his quote says that these people have built up defenses to protect their feelings. And it's not that they don't care. They're just choosing to deal with their emotions on their own terms. And that is the key right there. Excuse me. When people are going through something, you have to allow them to go through their emotions, dealing with them on their terms, not yours. You may say, well, look, I need you to go talk to this person, or I need you to do that, or to do the other. But they have to do it on their terms, and they will when they're ready. But what I do want you to do, now, let me tell you what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to nag anybody. Okay, I don't want you to nag anybody. I don't want you to, hold on one second, y'all. Because now my nose wants to start running. I don't have any tissues, but I do have napkins, so excuse me. So I don't want you nagging people. If you ask somebody, is everything okay? And they tell you it is, but you know in your heart of hearts that it's not, pray for that person. That's one of the best things that you can do, is to pray for that person. I pray for everybody every day, people that I don't even know. I say, Lord, you know, just whatever the conversation I may be having with God at the moment, but I'm always asking God to just work on his people in general. Many people that I've never met, and I probably never will get a chance to meet, and it's all right. But I want to keep all of God's children in my prayers, because we all stand in need of prayer for one thing or another, okay? So pray for them. Don't nag them, but let them know. And you can do this more than once. Let them know that, listen, if you need to talk, I am here. I will make myself available for you. And this is why I tell you all, when I'm doing my videos, I will make myself available for you. Yes, I work just like most people do, but I can make myself available for you, because it is important to me that you get the help that you need. Even if it's not something that I can help you with personally, I can help push you in the right direction. So also in the description box, I will make sure I leave the contact number in case anyone is interested in contacting the suicide prevention hotline. If you're around somebody, and I mean they're talking out the head and you're afraid for their lives, I would encourage you just to dial 911 and let them deal with that. But the key is to always let people know that you care. Let them know that you are there for them, and that you will do everything that you can to help them. And that way they don't feel like they have to go through whatever it is they're going through by themselves, because that can be kind of stressful as well. Okay, so having said all of that, we will unpack the whole suicide prevention theme throughout the month. I'll sprinkle it in here and there. I know I'm talking about it on my podcast. I did a Swell podcast on yesterday, and I'll do Podbean on tomorrow. And I'll be talking about that as well, because it's something that I think we do need to talk about. And it seemed like at one point, I shared with y'all last month, as a matter of fact. No, maybe that was end of June. But anyway, the 10-year-old little boy who took his life because he was being picked on at school. And it's just, to me, it is so sad. It's sad to hear about anybody taking their lives. But when I hear about a 10-year-old who was being bullied at school, and he felt the only way to get around all of what he was dealing with was to take his life. And, you know, in hindsight, the father said he wished he had thought about just taking his son out of that school, because he had gone up to the school several times to complain about the situation. It didn't change. He came home from school one day with his glasses broken because the bully hit him in the face with an iPad. And it's just the thought of this 10-year-old, or anybody, to be honest with you, but specifically this 10-year-old going through so much stuff at such a young age is so disheartening, you guys. I won't even lie. I had to get myself together because I couldn't stop crying. It was just so sad to even think about that. And so as we go through this month and the rest of this year and the years to come, always know that if you're feeling down and you're feeling some kind of way, reach out to me. Let's talk. My contact information is in the link tree. What is it? Why am I having a hard time? My Linktree link, let me call it that. If you click on that, you'll find my calendar, and you can reach out to me, and we can definitely talk, and let's see what we can come up with to help you fix your situation, okay? Because I don't want anybody to think that you're by yourself. Now, always remember, y'all, always remember that if you can't find anybody else to talk to, God is always available. He may not be physically sitting there where you can hold his hand and talk to him, but God is always available, no matter what time of day or night. Because Lord knows I've gotten up in the middle of the night many times because I had something on my mind to talk to God, and he is always listening, okay? So never, ever, ever think that or feel that you are by yourself and that you're in this alone, because you're not. You are not. You just need to let people know what you need, and then they can go about trying to help you the best way they can. Or if they can't, they can put you in the right direction to get the help that you need, okay? So having said that, you guys, I'm going to let you all be so that I can get this trash out to the curb and do a couple more things, eat my dinner, and take me some Coricidin and lay it down. Because when I take my Coricidin, honey, within 30 minutes, this girl's going to be knocked out, okay? And I need that good night's sleep because I didn't sleep very well last night. And get these sinuses under control, y'all, because this is just, it's a bit much, okay? It's a bit much. But guess what? We're going to keep pushing on anyhow. If you're new to watch my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, because it helps out the algorithm and it gets my content out to more people. So please, please, please do that for me. I greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to tap the bell so you don't miss any new videos that I put out. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. Y'all know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Go out there, you guys. Enjoy the rest of this day. Now, I know it's going to be, like I said, right now it's 78. I know it's going to get down into the 40s or 50s, I think, tonight. So wherever you go, whatever you're doing, please have fun. Take something warm or wear something warm and be careful, okay? Please, please, please be careful. And here, I'm gonna leave you all with this too. I want you all to make sure that you are truly praying for this world. I heard on the radio earlier today that there was a shooting at a school in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know if it was this morning or this afternoon. So please keep those individuals in your prayers, please. Lord knows we can use all the prayers that we can get, okay? Now, again, having said that, you all know the drill. You definitely know the spiel. I love you all to the moon and back, and there is nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, that you can ever do to change it, because I love y'all. I want nothing but the best for you, and guess what? The best is yet to come for you. The best has yet to come for me. The best has yet to come for us. Stay tuned, because great things are coming. Love you all. We'll talk again on Friday.